Hi everybody, it's Julia here, and I'm really excited to share this project with you. So if you have followed me on Instagram, and if you have seen my previous videos, you know that I tried to make a Coptic bound mini album or journal, um, and I was hooked. So since then I have made another book with the same papers as I used before. And the other day I was cleaning up my desk, and I found all of these little offcuts from the first book. And I was like, I have to be able to do something with them. And I was like, I'm going to make a tiny journal. Yeah, a super tiny journal. It is so cute. It is, oh gosh, I'm not really sure. I really should have it here. I think it's about, not quite, but 1.5, you can see there, by a bit more, like almost 1.5 by 2.5, almost, not quite, because they just offcuts and I was just folding the papers, which makes it a bit tricky for me to cut the cover. Yeah, I don't really know why I decided to do it, but it was really, really fun. So what I'm going to do here is I have folded my papers and made them into signatures, and I think I had like 4 in each. Then I'm going to take some paper to make the cover, and I'm going to use some really pretty scraps from Felicity Jane. And the paper I'm using is just a bit heavier cardstock, so craft paper. Usually when I make these books, I have like either a corrugated cardboard or like really thick like cardstock board. What do you call it? Paper board? I don't know. It's like it's the backing of the watercolor paper pads, and it's like it's really, really thick. But because I was just going to make this sort of fun, I took whatever I found on my desk. So I glue that together, and then I'm going to use some red line tape. And to get a nice crease on the corners, I just cut off the, you can see there, I don't have like a corner, I cut that off. And then I'm going to peel it off, and I'm not going to sing, I promise, it was stupid. And then I'm going to cut a piece of paper that is slightly smaller to just cover up the inside, and I'm going to use the same paper, just the back side. So yeah, I'm really like hooked on these Coptic bound notebooks. They are so much fun to make. It takes forever, I'm not going to lie. But the end result is something special holding these books. I don't know if because they're quite thick or because you have made them, and I don't know, I really love them. So what I have done is this past weekend I had a bit of a crafty party for one. Well, Viola, she was there too, but she wasn't really helping and she wasn't really joining the party. She was just snoring and being Viola. So it was a crafty party for 1.5, and I made 5 journals. Saturday and Sunday, up quite late. Yeah, but it was really, really fun. I mean, imagine how fun it would be if I had a glass of wine. Actually, it wouldn't be fun because when I drink wine, I fall asleep, so it wouldn't be that very fun. But I made 5 journals. I really love how they came out, and I have them listed up on my Etsy shop. And I have the links down below in this description box. So if you're interested to have one of these journals, but not to make them yourself, you can check them out. So yeah, I'm really, really happy with them. So back to me stitching. I'm not sure if I actually will be able to explain what I do. I think it's easier if you just watch, and there's so many better tutorial online, but it is so much fun. I have to say, getting the stitches right, in the right order, and yeah, it's a bit of a you cannot drink wine when you do this. I'm telling you that. Maybe if you're like really experienced, yeah. I have a few books to make before I reach that level, I tell you, but it is really fun. So what I do is I stitch them together, and I just pick out a piece of embroidery floss that is the same. or close to the color I want, or is like in the cover paper, or is a nice contrast to the cover paper. In the ones that I have made and put up on the Etsy shop, I have chosen colors that either coordinate with the actual cover or to coordinate with the pages inside. So yeah. Anyway, it looks like it goes really well because I have sped this up, because it looks so much cooler when it's sped up. I'm not going to lie. So yeah. I find this very amusing. Okay, anyway, so I'm almost done, and I'm just going to get the cover on. Oh, that's a bit fiddly. At some point, somebody came in and started talking to me while I was doing this book, and I think you can tell when that was. I was like losing concentration. Yeah, it was about here, I suppose. I don't know what he wanted to talk to me about. I think, yeah, actually, okay, so my little brother, I am 24 this year, and my little brother is turning 15, so it's quite a big age gap there. But we hang out quite a lot, and we like each other and all of that. And he's quite like a little carpenter. He's really good. He helps me a lot. He's very good. But he's building a shelf, so in his room he has a TV. I know, my little brother has a TV, I don't. Anyway, moving on. So he has a TV, and he is building it himself. So he was like, can you come and help me? Because he needs to glue some parts together to make like the actual board. And I was like, yeah, I'm just going to finish this. And then I started to paint. Poor boy. Anyway, he reminded me, so he didn't have to wait that long. But yeah, so that is this little super tiny art journal. It is so cute. Okay, here's some close-ups so you can see like how tiny it is. It is really cute, if I do say so myself. And I have added a lot. I think it's almost completely done, and when I have like finished it completely, I will show you a little bit of a flip through with this super tiny journal. I think it's really cute. Okay, so if you want to stay here and listen to me, here are some photos of the journals I have put up on the Etsy shop. So here's a one, and it's 3x4 using papers from Wildflower Collection by We Are Memory Keepers. Also has some handmade papers with real flowers in, which I think is very, very pretty. I think this one is one of my favorites. I really like this one. Yeah, I really like this one. So here you can see some inside pages. Next you'll see here some handmade paper, and you get some leaves and flowers in that paper depending on how it's cut. And next up we have some cool still photos of the journals. The next journal I'm going to show you, oh, it's the same photo, interesting. This journal is a 4x6. It's made with papers from Dear Lizzie Lovely Day. I think it's quite perfect if you're going on a trip, or if you want to give it as a gift for someone who's like taking their driver's license or something. And here you can see the thread matches the cover really well, if I do say so. So the papers are from a paper pad, also they have some specialty papers. Next up is another 4x6. This too is made by Wildflower Papers and handmade papers. So it's just like a bigger version of the first one. And here you can see some inside pages, really pretty with that handmade paper. Also in this book is a bit unique. I have two pockets and they have some tags inside. So two pockets with two tags, and one side of the tag is wood paper like the cover, and the other one is grid paper. And here's some other designs in that book. The last two are 3x3 journals. Very cute to have some wood veneer accents on the front. And this one is made with Lovely Day as well, because I think it's very pretty papers. And here's some example of the papers inside. The next 3x3 journal also have a wood veneer accent on the cover, and this one is made with the Take Me Away papers by Paige Evan for pink paisley. So that is all. If you're interested, the links are down below. I hope you will check them out if you're interested, and hope to see these journals coming to new lovely homes. And until we speak again, I hope you have a really great day.